as always, Sophie. I was just about to put the link in the group. Bam, Sophie's in there. Well, now I'm going to watch myself on YouTube. First one again, as always, you, Sean. Hi, stranger. Sophie's my VA, by the way. I just don't pay her. Keep shaking my leg. Dave's dad here. What's up, Dave's dad? David Senior in the house. Danny, lad from Yorkshire. It's gone slow in Yorkshire. It's weird not hearing like someone else talking. Nice and tight. Yep, I've been sitting outside. It's a benefit to having a Mac, Spike. Get a MacBook Pro. Then you can sit outside, get a tan while working because the screen's bright enough. Fuck you, Sophie. Ever since Trev said that in the group, that's it. Fake tan. Can everyone hear me okay? Hello, Hamden, Ishmael. 10 people watching. 10 people. Woo. Matt may be with us. Because I only did it today. He's been working all day, and I think he's at his girlfriend's. So I think he's on his way at the moment, but he'll be arriving about 8 o'clock. But if he doesn't arrive in time, he will definitely be with us next week, because we're going to dive deeper next week into sort of preparing for Christmas. Okay. So we are going to dive deeper into preparing for Christmas. Today is like an update, and it's a long overdue video. Loads of little announcements and stuff. Got a piece of paper. We've got 11 people in, so we'll get a couple more in, and then we'll start. We'll get going. But it is weird not hearing another voice. Just me talking to you guys. I'm talking to a room. Just like using a YouTube video. It's more fun with more of us. I'm gonna get Dave and Scott on here at some point as well. I think that'll be good. And then maybe Rachel and Sophie, and actually I want all of you on it at some point. We'll do a mass video on Zoom, and then we'll put it on YouTube. It's gonna be all YouTube famous. Right, let me just check. I'm on the Telegram group quickly and just let them know as well. Good, let's get going. Sounds good. Hopefully it turns out. That would be jokes. Yeah, that'd be me. It'd be awesome, wouldn't it, Spike? Love to do that. Okay, so 50 was watching, right? Everyone who's in the group right now, smash that like button. We need to get back up in YouTube. We need to get back in the algorithm. We've been stagnant for so long that our subs probably just started getting like one a week. But we got to 500, so that's one update. We got to 500 subs between now and since the last video, so that's an amazing achievement. Well done, me and Matt. No, it's thanks to you guys as well, because you guys have been fiercely watching some of our videos. We know some of you have really been watching a lot of them, so really appreciate you guys watching them, liking them, subscribing, all that stuff. So really, really appreciate it. We wouldn't have got to 500 subs without you guys, so thanks. I can't believe we got there, to be honest. Now we're going to get to 1,000, hence need to do more content. Yeah, it'd be awesome. We should do it. We've got no food. We've got no jobs. My heads are falling off. Another quote. Right, I'm going to get going. I'm sweating in here as well. No pressure. Thanks, Sophie. Thank you. Thank you. Right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do the boring stuff first. So, Sell Freaks have got an announcement with the tracking. A lot of you already know that they bring up their own solution. So they're actually, from tomorrow, pretty sure guaranteed tomorrow. Maybe it wasn't tomorrow, it'll be the day after. But AD from Sell Freaks, he said that tomorrow we will have the tracking issue resolved. So it means that any accounts that aren't throttled can have tracking. And they're actually going to have six different websites where they show the tracking. You know, like Blue Care Express, if you ever went on their website, well, they're going to have 6 different ones. And I'll show you an example of one of them so you can see what they look like. So you can see what the tracking service, because what the tracking is going to do is it's going to use your location that you put in global settings as the place where it's actually being sent from. So every single tracking that gets put on every order, it looks like to eBay that it's coming from the correct place. So that's the resolution. So I'm just going to show you an example. Bear with me. But that's what's coming out tomorrow from Sell Freaks. It won't. If anyone's got questions about whether it will help a throttled account, we don't know at the moment, because it could. eBay have been saying it could take up to 3 months for their system to notice that the items are coming from the right place, because it was an item location issue. That's why we've all been throttled so badly. I'm sure you all know that. Just getting the example now so you guys can have a look. Right. Worth turn tracking on if you aren't in jail and it's currently off. Only turn tracking on right this second if you're already throttled, because it will Blue Care Express still. But once it's fully rolled out and you're in the global settings, it'll actually show you, give you an option to select their tracking, Sell Freaks tracking. So it'll be a global settings setting. You can say BCE still, or you can select theirs, and you can select every single order, which I recommend all orders convert to theirs, or you can select Amazon ones only that are delivered by Amazon. So you could let Royal Mail, DPD, DHL still be the same. But AD made the point that watch out for item location issue, because it does look like Blue Care Express has been targeted, by the way, because we've got Sophie who does it manually, and she's been uploading Royal Mail, DPD, DHL ones, and they have different locations from where she's sending from, and she's not been throttled. So it looks like the issue is actually targeting BCE. But AD made the point that if you do upload all those other tracking, they're also going to show that they're coming from a different location. So you can still get the item location problem. But yeah, this is starting from tomorrow. So yeah, Spike, it's worth turning on once we've got it. I'm going to keep one account or 1 or 2 accounts with no tracking at all, because I think we should all do the test. We should compare them, because if somehow it does get targeted, then fair enough. But that's why Sell Freaks are coming up with 6 different ones, so that they can't target just Sell Freaks users from tracking, because they've been targeting us through Blue Care Express, by the way. And I think they've been doing it for over a year. But again, that part is the theory part. But I believe they've been doing it every year, because I've been throttled many times just like this. And it's horrible, and you guys are now experiencing it. Yeah, leave it off, Spike. I agree. You can just leave it off. So look, it's either way. Either way, I completely understand. If you wanted to leave it off because things are going well, just keep the status quo. That's why we test. I've got accounts that are about to go on, I've not used yet, because I want them to purely have this new Sell Freaks tracking, and I can compare it to my accounts that have tracking turned off. Right, with the throttled accounts, I want to just mention, don't shut them down. Keep them running slowly. See if you can get them to break even, because I'll move this one in nicely into Christmas. Keep them for Christmas. Throttled accounts, even if they're heavily throttled, will still make money at Christmas. Everyone makes money at Christmas if they've got an account that's running and that's not been shut down, and that is just can just hold a lot of items. So try and grow them. Try and still be aggressive. Try and make money from them. Get on gift card if you're not already on gift card on these accounts if you have to. Try and build them. Push the limits. People, look at Dave, Scott, these guys. They're just, and probably loads of people in the group, in the WhatsApp group, that they're pushing the limits by going on the web chat on eBay. We got a video about increasing limits. You don't need to call them anymore. Just go on the web chat. I'll do a video on that. I'll give you a script if you want. Get your limits increased. And then you can actually use these accounts, grow them, get them a break even if you have to, but keep them for Christmas. So anything that's rolled, keep them. Because I'm keeping mine, I've got 2 or 3. I think 2 of them, one of them's not making money, it's actually losing money. And 2 of them, one of them's kind of break even, one of them's making a bit of money. And I'm keeping them because I know they're going to be worth it for Christmas because they're going to be strong enough. So that moves nicely into building accounts for Christmas. I want you guys, if you are thinking about Q4 now, which I'm sure a lot of you are, the only sales I've ever beaten Q4 is lockdown sales. That's the only thing that's ever beaten them. Okay, so Christmas is like the next, is definitely the biggest normally. So I want you to think like almost lockdown sales again, but in Q4. And if we want to prepare for that, what we need to do is make sure we've got accounts that are ready. Accounts often go through a maturing process that take about 3 months, okay? So we've got that guide that's kind of a stealth guide, but also about your limits. Now, 3 months from today brings you into mid-November. And mid-November onwards, by the way, is when sales go crazy. So if you've got new accounts, you need to get them matured. And if you've got older accounts, you need to get those limits up because you want to be listing as many items as possible. I tell you to list like super hot selling items. Well, that kind of just goes out the window for Christmas. The reason why I tell you super hot selling items is because we want sales all year round. But what you want to get at Christmas is as many items on there as possible to catch everything and make sure it doesn't go through the net. So you're going to be listing warming up. You're going to be just sniping off other people's stores that don't even need to be, can just be cold, maybe not even sold something, because you might get the sale and still make more. So you need to prepare for Christmas right now. So if you guys are thinking of getting new accounts and you're going to buy them, buy them. If you're going to make them, make them. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Make sure you start that process right now. Don't hang around any longer. You guys, if anyone's sitting on the fence waiting for the sale fix, it's fixed. Well, it's going to be fixed from tomorrow. So get back on it. However, if your account is already throttled, which a lot of they will be, don't expect the sales funnel to be really good. If they're no good, then there you go. Expect them to be rubbish, because then you'll just get another new account and add to it. Have more than one account. Proxy service, good for eBay stealth account. Which one are you using? I'm using proxies from my gift card supplier. So I can put you in touch with them if you like. Otherwise, bestproxyandvpn.com. I know it's in I put it in our Google Drive that I've shared with everyone. Bestproxyandvpn.com is a good one. Or IP Burger. But yeah, that's what I want to say about moving forward with Christmas. Make sure you're preparing those accounts right now. Get those limits increased. The next one is we were talking about so to shortcut that 3-month process, there is a way, and our man Dave and I think Scott as well have been doing this. But Dave's been putting ads, and I'm sure a lot of you've seen, he's been putting ads on Instagram, Facebook, buy and sell pages, that kind of stuff. And he's actually been buying up eBay accounts from other people. This is for you who want more accounts that aren't in your name. You kind of want a stealth account, but these accounts that were built as non-stealth. So they're actually non-stealth stealth accounts. They're stealth for you, but they're non-stealth for the person who made them in the first place. So if you can buy these up, his requirements, and I loved his little ad. It's so simple. I don't know if you guys have seen it. If there has to be three months of selling history, over 25 feedback. I think they're the 2 requirements. I don't know if there's any more, but there's got to be recent sales and that kind of stuff. And they're usually personal accounts, which is fine because you still sell quite well on them. If you get hold of these, they're probably not going to be in PayPal jail. And because they've got some selling history, it's likely you can push them a bit more and you don't need to adhere to these limits that we've set. These £5,000, £10,000 limit. The first month £5,000, second month 10,000. So You might be able to surpass that. We're not 100% sure yet, but we're going to see. If this is the case, you can start buying up these accounts from now all the way up till Christmas. So get yourself a post on Instagram, Facebook, Facebook buy and sell, any kind of social media stuff. Anyone you think who might have eBay accounts not using, any family members as well. Just start asking around. You really want to maximize Christmas. So Dave, well done for doing that. So what he does is he gets these accounts, these are personal accounts. He even says to them, look, if because you're changing IP address, if eBay say anything and they want you to call to confirm, he even gets them to confirm that they will give them a call and confirm details. Once he does that and he's got the account, he changes the eBay username, eBay password, change the email to his phone number, that kind of stuff. Leave everything else as is, use a proxy to log in, just like you would with any stealth account. And then, this is the genius part, he then goes on to Amazon and finds the top sellers, anything that's £60 or over, and just loads his account with all items from 60 quid to 250 quid. That way, he's actually, remember, these aren't throttled accounts. He also force allow Vero, so he just force the Vero items through. And he's selling really well because a lot of people won't have these items because Vero will stop them. A. B, they're expensive items, so when they sell, your margins are good. You can set your margins. He sets his margins all the way to up to 18%, but you can still use my one. You know, I did the setup with 1 to 16%. You could just do something like that. You could just do a wide margin. And so your margins are good on the front end. And if using gift card, imagine selling something for £200 and you've got 10% gift card. You got, or 9% gift card. You got 20 pounds on the back end, and then you've got your front end profit as well. So you can just imagine how well these sell. So I just wanted to give you guys that top tip: getting small accounts, and then you also get your limits increased. So you ring up eBay as soon as you hit those limits. You just go on the web chat, and you've seen how the increases you guys have been getting. You can double your items, and then again in like 2 weeks. Imagine these monsters, these accounts. Keep them personal for a while as well before switching to business. Imagine these accounts as you get towards Christmas. So please get on that. Start getting these accounts. Hi, Sophia. Hope everyone's following. So something I wanted to mention was the API, non-API situation. So Selfie said that non-API is actually going to be a bit of a monster now that they've got the tracking stuff sorted. And he's also said that, AD also told me that you can now do dropship from other suppliers using non-API as well as API, because I know a lot of stuff's geared for API. I think the thing I do want to touch on, though, is recently, I know some of you guys have noticed that with tracking turned off, mixed with API being A, more cost effective, and B, way more features, and I just find fewer like problems with orders and that kind of stuff. So API combined with no tracking, and I've noticed that not been flagged yet. I haven't personally. I had one account, and it was for test purposes, really. I had tracking turned on. 6 days it took for it to get throttled, and it's never been the same since. I've got another account that I've been running now for 14 days now, not been throttled, and all I did was turn tracking off, and it's on API. So it is running really well. I'm not knocking non-API because I'm just merely stating the facts that API seems to be working really well. You can change your listings, your templates. You've got the auto messages, which is great. And by the way, the auto message still sends out the tracking and gives the customer a tracking number. So if they say, I want to see proof of this tracking, you can just send them the link rather than actually upload it on eBay. So the tracking is not going on eBay, but it's being sent out on the auto message, which is great. So people still see that the item's got a tracking number, and they think, okay, there is tracking. So you're less likely to have problems anyway, and you can just give them a link. This sounds smart. I use Smartbox. What could be the reason they do it? Okay, Shani, I will answer that later. I'll just keep to this. Yeah, so I've noticed that API is working really well. I know that if Scott and Dave were here, they could vouch for it. Spike, you love doing templates. I don't know if any of you guys, how many of you actually got into API? If you could just let me know, that'd be great. And then move on to the next stuff. We'll talk about gift card next. How long have we been on for? I don't know how long we've been on for. Sean, how's API going for you? Have you noticed any difference? Do you prefer it? Rachel as well. Rachel, how's it going for you as well? Is there anything you saw? What's the differences you like? By the way, guys, there's a big delay between me seeing what you guys write and then me answering questions or asking you questions. There's a huge delay anyway. So there's like a 30 seconds. That's good. I mean, the good thing about API is because it's more cost effective, you can list a lot more items, and it does actually update like the pricing so much quicker and everything. I think that there's something in an API token. If they don't get spotted by eBay, which is the issue, they can get spotted, then the API token is way more efficient. I have kept a non-API account because I do want to test having, by the way, I'm testing no tracking and non-API, and then I'm going to test tracking with non-API as well. So I'm keeping non-API to see if in the future that actually holds out better than an API store. Because it's all about longevity. It's all about like keeping your account alive the longest without it being throttled, or being, if you are throttled, to be able to manage that. Like my big account is throttled, but it's kind of become more unthrottled over time. It's been built, and I've been putting loads and loads of items on, and you just remove a load of items every now and again and put some better ones on. But over time, you can build up these stores. So they can live in a happy medium if they've been throttled, but it's all about trying to keep these accounts unthrottled. So staying under the radar is the main tactic we need to take on, and then we can just list those hot sellers, because if you're unthrottled, you just get way better sales than everyone else, and you can even have better margins. Yeah, tracking is much better. Software works much better. Yeah, getting bigger limits is easier. There you go. There's some other benefits. Getting those bigger limits sooner, because you can list a lot more and traffic's better. The traffic's better. That's amazing. I love that you've noticed that and that you've actually checked that, Rachel, because it's something I never actually checked. Just seems connected more and generally easier to work with. Exactly, that's what we want. I think if the non-API was smoother, maybe we should speak to them. Maybe cheaper as well. Then maybe it could work better. If it was like a lot quicker. The next thing we're going to work on. Let's see. Gift card. Right. So I don't know who's in here who's actually on the gift card. Sean, I think you're on the gift card at the moment as well. I know, Rachel, you're on as well. So Spike, you're on gift card. Right. So anyone who's on gift card at the moment, I'm going to be raising all your gift cards to 10%. And I'm actually looking to, I'm actually looking to maybe raise that more in the future as well. I'll be honest with you, when I refer people to our gift card providers, that all I do is you do get your percentage, and I do get an affiliation. And the reason why I get affiliation is purely because obviously I've referred you firstly, but the money goes back into the group. It goes back first. It's moment it's going back into YouTube advertising, which now, by the way, the money from affiliation has actually got to the point where it's meeting YouTube. So all the excess money is going to go into an account, and it's going to come straight back into your group. So yeah, so I'm giving you all a 1% more from tomorrow, by the way. So from tomorrow onwards, I haven't even told the suppliers yet. So you're all going to get 1% more. So everyone, if you haven't joined, anyone who hasn't, you're going to get 10%, and I'm looking to increase that more. And by the way, I'm taking that 1% away from me. So I'll be giving you that extra 1%, and I just want to give you that back, you guys back, because you've worked so hard. Yeah, it's going to be 10%, Sophie, from tomorrow. So you get an extra 1%. I'm hoping Quidco will be back soon, but they've still only got 2% on their Amazon stuff. But We should do a competition. The first person to get Quidco cashback wins something. Wins a £25 Amazon gift card. But yeah, anyone who's not on gift card, get on gift card. It really does help, by the way. Your back-end profit will just, you'll make your overall profit so much better, especially around Christmas. And it works on expensive items as well. Ha. Nice one, Spike. Oh, I see what you two are doing, Sophie and Spike. Wait till tomorrow because you don't want to send money now. Oh, that's so good. Very funny. But yeah. Ishmael, yeah, API is definitely cheaper, far cheaper. It's is worth it. I think that's everything. That's general announcements that we need to talk about. I wish I could do a show and tell with some of this stuff, but I hope that you took it. A lot of you took in that information about getting ready for Christmas. It really is the right time to get ready for Christmas. I know managed payments has come in. I don't know if any of you guys have signed up to managed payments. I know one or two have. I haven't signed up to it yet, I must admit. I know some people have, but I must admit, I've not really seen them throttle anything. I've had more sales on my big account that's not with it, my big aged account. So, and it's been fine. So I think eBay have lied to us. I think they said, yeah, there's you're gonna have. Well, I don't know what they said. You wouldn't be able to list. I can list. You will get less page views. I've got the same amount, if not more, page views. Well, lockdown gave us more, but do you see where I'm going from? So, Sophie starts on the 17th. Social engineer, keep Quidco for a better percent. You know what, Ishmael? They sometimes give up to 10%. I sometimes used to get between two and 5 quid on some items with Quidco, so I was quite happy with it. And they paid it in a month, but it might go back to 3 months again. It was rubbish once, but right, everyone, that is everything for what I've got written down. I don't know what time it is. So I'll just do a general Q&A now. That was half an hour of me just blabbering. Honestly, if I've missed anything or I promised you guys anything, let me know. But I'll do a general Q&A now to anyone who wants to ask any questions. I know we've only got 21 people watching, but it's because we've been quiet recently. Hey, to those 21 who are watching, hit the like button, please. There's only 12 likes, and that includes me. I don't know why I'm looking at my mic. Connections too. That's per store. At the 85k threshold is per store. So you're talking about the VAT 85k threshold. So Sophie, if you approach that on any store, if I were you, oh, sorry, Michael's just messaged me saying he had to leave. Unbelievable, Michael. If you watch this recording, come in after you. The 85k threshold. If you do approach that, make sure you do get a VAT number, because, by the way, when you do approach it and then you go past it, and then they notice, they might not notice till say 120k, they might notice straight away 85k. You then suddenly can't list, and also Sell Freaks can't update your prices. So if an item goes out of stock or goes up, it goes more expensive, you will then sell it for the cheaper price that it was at before, because you reprice it. They don't let you update anything on your listings, and you can't list. So make sure you do put a VAT number on each individual account when you hit the threshold. But yeah, it's individual. I think eBay will continue to attack Amazon to eBay dropshippers. Yes. Do I think they're eradicators? No. I think they'll still make it tough for us. They want to throttle us all because there's so many of us, but they want to keep us in the loop in some way. Otherwise, they'll just merely shut us down. They'll just say, we don't want your business. Remember, eBay are like a casino. They can decide to have you as a member or not. It's up to them. It's completely a private decision. So if they don't want us, they'll just get rid of us. But the attacks will continue, yes, because they have ever since I started 2 years ago. 2 years and so many months. April 2018. David Senior Esquire. Nice name. Okay, David Senior, that is from your son. I've already mentioned this. Let me just do a long story short on that one. So to sum it up, you get eBay accounts that have already been through the 3 months process of maturing, or you buy up accounts like your son's been doing. Please speak to your son about this one. You get them off accounts of other people. These are stealth accounts. They can, if you want your own, then you have to mature them. If you've got your own private one, you can do this. My girlfriend's going to do this. She's got her own. She's been selling on for a bit. She's got sales history. So you will go on Amazon. Once you've got the account, you've got to have one that's definitely got over 25 feedback, at least 3 months old, and has got selling history. You have the account. You leave it on private if you've got it for someone else. You just log in through a proxy, and then or you can have, if there's already one in your name, you can use it. But I'm just saying, if you're going to buy them off other people, you then find the hot selling items on Amazon. You literally get the top 100 hot selling items, and this is what from Dave told me. But you can just get any hot selling expensive items, at least £60 or more. Load up your store with those. Then get on the web chat, get a limit increase. Load up store with more expensive items. And then they just sell like hot cakes, but make sure you're forced to allow the Vero, so you let Vero items go on there. And it seems like these small stores aren't getting targeted. The only brand I would say don't sell is Yamaha. Put Yamaha in the search on Sale Freaks, just delist anything Yamaha because they will give you sales restrictions. And then you get all these expensive items, you'll get great margins on them. So you're going to get the great sales because you haven't been throttled. It's all about not being throttled, and make sure tracking is not turned on, and it's been working really well. Cheers, Scott. Thanks for the nice chair comment. But that's that, Dave. How to become authorized seller of branded product on eBay. Shanu, I don't actually know the answer to that. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know. I remember you asking a question about why they didn't reinstate you. Some people, they just choose not to reinstate. I've had it before, and we've got a little script about reinstated. If it's an account, you get shut down at the start straight away. It's by Spikes. But Spike's script actually helped me get one and reinstated. It's really simple questions with simple answers. But depending on the reason, Shanu, they might just think, you know what, it's not worth it. Again, they're like a casino. They can just choose not to reinstate you. Okay. Let's have a look. Yeah, I don't know about that on eBay. You're going to have to Google that, Shanu, or ask someone who's experienced in that. I recommend you go to an eBay group on Facebook and actually speak to someone, or message eBay directly. That's probably even better. Go on the eBay web chat, and they'll tell you how to be an authorized seller of branded products. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, you need to approach the wholesalers and get contracts with them and open accounts. I actually know what you're talking about now. You need to actually go on there and see if you can become an authorized reseller and open an account with these wholesalers. Then you're allowed to be a reseller of the product. Just watch out with some products. There are some people you need a direct contract with. Had 10,000 listings and 20. Oh, nice limits. Yeah. How many items should I smash before Xmas, and how do I apply? Go through. Well, I'll send you a link, Ishmael. So through WhatsApp, and then just sign up. It's dead easy. You can start small. Just put list some items on there, and then if we can get your account back up quite quick, then we'll do it. But don't smash them all on in one go. Just keep on building it. Keep the velocity going, like 100 items a day type thing. And then it will just gather up momentum, and we'll see if you're still good. Just don't put tracking back on for now, and we'll see if you've been unthrottled a little bit, because you might still be throttled. So we need to be careful of that, because you were using Blue Care Express, I believe. Yeah, I think you were with eSync. So we'll just get on your hot selling items. Use the eSync tool to get items from other sellers. Use the Sale Freaks locator tool to get items on there as well, and build up your account, Ishmael. You'll be fine. We'll help you anyway. You know, if you need, I can throw you some hot sellers anyway if you want to get started. Restarted. We want you back on, mate. You're like you were the Wonder Boy, 14 years old. Yeah, the gaming chair definitely gives you more sales. Sean just wants a nice chair. I'll give you a link, Sean, to buy one off me on eBay. Don't worry. I promise it's not dropship from Amazon. Sophie, you can tell them that you can tell them if you're dropshipping if you want, but don't tell them you're Amazon to eBay dropshipping, because you're likely to be flagged. You're better off saying you buy items off Amazon and then repackage and send them if you want to be closer to the truth. Otherwise, just say that you're dropshipping from other retailers. That's fine. Yeah, you can try and fake wholesale supplier contracts, but the problem if you do that, they often then want more evidence. You're better off if they come asking. You just say, look, I buy the items from retailers and I repackage them, and then you can just show them that you've got these Amazon invoices, and you just put your address. You just edit them, inspect element or PDF editor, and put your address on there to show that you're sending it to you first. So I've seen people try to fake a wholesale supplier contract, and they did, but then they asked more and more questions, and it got more and more complicated. And then before a year, he just didn't get his account back. He didn't try. But if he'd done the other route, like we already have with you guys, who was it? Was it Rachel? We got it back, and we use Amazon invoices, and we just change it to the billing and delivery address, the same address, same person. Why would you do this, Sophie? Why? But yeah, I hope that answered it. I personally wouldn't try the faking the wholesale supply contract thing, but if someone tests it and makes it work, then tell me about it. I've got tracking turned on a new account. Ooh, how long have you had tracking turned on for? 2 days old, nearly a K in sales. Wow, Scott, you're killing it. Well done, mate. I'd slow that down for you, but well done, Scott. Scott's back again. How's the MC01 going? Yeah, watch 3-player Shmel, but I'm going to do a new video again soon about more on Sell Freaks, setting up on API, and also just going through using your items, filtering them, that kind of stuff, your advanced options. Just try and then just, I don't know, something a bit more fresh and up to date, and also eBay settings. I need to do another one for that because it has changed a little bit. It's pretty much the same, but it's changed a little bit. Yeah, don't get shot, Scott. But yeah, my account's been doing well ever since I've been expensive items on. So don't be scared of putting expensive items on as well. I've got to get those toasties, but I'll watch the recording. Thanks for the extra 1%. No problem, Sophie. I wanted to do so. I wanted to just increase it. I was like, you know what? You guys have been doing really well. I appreciate you guys in the group. You know, the affiliation with the gift card guys and also Sell Freaks, the money I get from that, I do appreciate having it because I can put it back into the group. So, you know, if you guys just keep growing, I'm going to get a little bit more anyway. And I want to give you that extra 1%. And then I'll put the rest of the money back into this group and we'll have events, we'll do stuff. And then, I don't know, I want to make a business with you guys as well. I want to do something else, but we will. I know something's going to happen. That's why we grow the YouTube channel first. Spend every second of the day looking at my emails, waiting for oh, Scott. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Just that meme where you're just staring at the phone. Oh. Sorry, not the phone, staring at your emails. Oh, poor Scott. I actually got to imagine you there, just lonely sitting there waiting for that email. Ping. Oh, it's spam. Danny, yeah. Never reply, true. Beer money for the meetup. Yes, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do the mega call soon with everyone in it. So maybe we'll do that next week. So I've got an itchy nose because I'm sweating like hell. We're going to do the mega call with everyone in it. That's going to be funny. I'm going to put that on YouTube. And have you guys just just saying how you've done and talk about shit. I don't know. And then we're going to do a big meetup and I'll bring the Maserati. Yeah, guys, use the eBay chat, like Scott said. Make sure you use it. I hope a lot of you do use it to like get stuff resolved. I get accounts reinstated with using the web chat, and I get accounts limits increased. I've only got 15 accounts now. Have you actually got 15 accounts? Or were you just joking about me having 50? No, I haven't got that many. I don't know why I'm looking up like this. I've got 6 or 7 live accounts. eBay accounts, 6 or 7 live eBay accounts, and then I've got 3 ready to get going soon. Scott, have you actually got 15 accounts? Fuck me, that's insane. Mate, you're going to kick my ass. You're going to be earning the most. Everyone, watch out for Scott. Making another 10 tonight. Oh, he's making them. Ooh. check him out. My new supplier. No. And well, Amazon accounts, I mean, I know you have loads as well, Scott. I know Dave's got like 40. I've got Amazon accounts. I've got like 60 something. 65 Amazon accounts, I think. My profit margins, well, I have my gift card. I rely a lot on my gift card, and it depends on the price of the item, but generally mine are really low at the moment because I'm building sales velocity. I recommend you guys having really low margins at the start, mix it with gift card, because then you have 1 to 2%, 1 to 2, 1 to 3% around that. Make sure your costs are covered plus a tiny bit of profit, and then you get your gift card amount. And then when you sell more expensive items, you can start increasing those margins. People give or take £5 or £10 don't mind as much when it's quite an expensive item. So then you can be looking at £5–10 profit on the £100 plus mark on your front end, and then you've got your back end, so that's 10%. That's another tenner there. So you got that profit. So yeah, when I start out between just really small, my bottom end would be 1 or 2%, up to like 3 or 4, and that's it. Sorry, I've got a really itchy nose, and it's terrible. And then how many sales do I do a month? I don't know. I do like, I'm not doing loads of sales at the moment. I'm doing like 120 sales a day, but it's enough. It's good. My profit, I'm probably making at least £200–300 net profit a day on average at the moment. So it's pretty good. Get suspended. You mean throttled? But yeah, Scott, that's good thinking, by the way. To all of you, expect half your accounts to be shut down. Once upon a time, I used to have about 70–80% shutdown rate. So I expect them to be shut down. Actually, I need to check my phone. Is Matt coming on? Matt is not coming on, I don't think. Yeah, sorry, just checking my phone. Don't think Matt's going to be here. No. There you go. Scott's 0 to 5%. So there you go. He's dropping them all the way down low. So you get the sales velocity, and you really want to get those back end and profit mix a little bit of front end. Yeah, Scott, you're going to need more than that soon, 100%. I don't know. I'd love to do an interview with Zik Analytics. Why not? We'll do one, and then we can talk. I'm interested in the bulk scanner. I don't know if you guys, any of you guys interested in the bulk scanner? That's the thing that I want to do. I want to try that bulk scanner out because I just want to be able to go on people's listings and just go and just take all the ones that have sold well and that are like above 30 quid, or like that kind of thing. Imagine you go on these stores, like Dave's doing, where he's just going on Amazon and getting the top sellers and getting the expensive stuff. Imagine you could just go on Zik and just take people's expensive items, and they've sold 5 or more in the last 30 days or something. That would be awesome. Yeah, it is working, yeah. Well done, Scott. See you, Danny. Man, it is hot. Yeah, our own scanner. I'd love to have our own scanner. God. I want to have our own repricer, our own software. Come on, Laptop Lifestyle's own repricer. Affiliate marketing. I don't know what that means. Affiliate marketing is fine. I'm not very good at it. I do have affiliations, but if you can build something where you can give someone value or give something away for free, and then have affiliate marketing there, like Amazon affiliate with products, then you could make a killing. You just got to have something, a driving force that gives the value first, and then you can add that on, Shanu. So I don't know if that's where you're going with that. I don't know if that's just a brand name. It cans eBay store listings. What does that mean, Sean? Oh, Mike, that's a question and a half. How do you claim for input VAT from retailers when they don't issue VAT receipts? Does requesting VAT invoices flag to them that you're buying stock to sell? I don't request VAT invoices is my answer. You might think, but all I do is I simply get my accountant to work out the VAT that I owe. I am being, and by the way, I have been asked for information from the VAT man to make sure I'm paying the correct VAT, and all they ask for is your sales on PayPal. Very interested in your sales, I noticed, and they just want to see what the VAT is on that. But no, my accountant just does that, makes that, inputs that into through his computer pretty much, and makes that information available so he can. God, I've just gone in the group and you guys are chatting in there. God, I'm getting distracted. But yeah, my accountant does that for me. Sorry, is what I'm saying with regards to VAT. So I don't request those VAT invoices. You can keep the information so the VAT can be shown in your emails. My everything is done through my bank account transactions and PayPal for the VAT man. Yeah, it can scan the bulk scanner on Zik Analytics, can scan the eBay stores. Guys, is it weird not having Matt here? It feels weird to me because I'm just talking to, obviously I'm waiting for you guys to ask questions and stuff, but it feels strange not having someone else in the call. I'm going to have to get you guys in there. Should have got a special invites from you guys. Just started ringing you up on Zoom. Give us information thresholds for when we have to get a VAT number. Well, Sean, I'm not sure 100% what you mean by that, but like, as in, you should definitely. Okay, so speak to Matt's never around. Not anymore. He's by the way, Matt started a garden maintenance business of his own. He's already a silent partner in one. He gets like income from that, and he has been working for his original company, but because he's kind of handed it to his brother pretty much, he's been working within it just to get more money while he moves into his new house. And then also he's just bought equipment today. That's why he's not been here, and he's been, I think he's his girlfriend's right now. He's just bought more equipment to start his own gardening maintenance business and where his new house is. So it's kind of all hectic for him at the moment. He's been working hard on that. So yeah, his stores are been throttled, so aren't doing the best. So he's just let them be. He's going to come back into it. I know he'll come back into it. He definitely will. Everyone does. No, Matt's got the knowledge. He'll come back into it, and he'll. I reckon he needs to get ready for Christmas. But yeah, me and him are going to have a chat about that soon. About getting him all set and ready for Christmas. So anyway, VAT number. Get a VAT number. Go limited first of all. Don't bother with staying as a sole trader and having VAT with an eBay business. Go straight into a limited company. I advise a limited company after about 5 months, or if you get close to VAT on one account. But it's probably a good idea if you get close to VAT on all accounts, because you could technically run all your accounts through one mother company, and then I don't know what to call it, one company, and have all your little accounts, whether they're stealth or in your name. The VAT can be fed through one company if you wanted to make it as legit as possible. Explaining it to the VAT man is very difficult, but if you ever ask. However, getting a VAT number, if you say, let's just say, for simplicity's sake, all your accounts are just in your name and in your company, get a limited company, put it on all your accounts. If they're all linked to you, you can put the same company on all of them. That's absolutely fine if they're all your accounts. And then become a limited company before the 85k threshold on any single account, and then put your limited company on all those accounts, and then you can put VAT on all of them as well. Because one of them's got the 85k threshold, you may as well put your information across them all. So do it if you've been drop shipping for 5 months, or if you've hit the VAT threshold. Get yourself a limited company straight away. Add the VAT on there. And by the way, just so you know, and I've actually tested this out. There's a oh my god, bounce back loan. If you've already got a limited company, you can apply for up to 50k, and if you just tell them that if you just say on the bank loan application, I did it through Barclays because I've got Barclays Bank and I've got a limited company. If your company was made before the 1st of March 2020, you just say that you estimated to make 250 grand this year and you've been affected by COVID-19. All you need to do is just to say, yes, you've been affected and that you were going to turn over more than 200k. Then they'll give you a £50,000 loan. In the first 12 months, you get, it's like 0% APR or whatever. And then after that, it's 2.5% for the next 6 years or 5 years. But I just wanted to let you guys know, in case any of you guys have got a limited company and you are thinking about your next investment, that really could help you boost something. So don't just get it just to have fun or buy a Maserati, okay? But yeah, I tried it and they gave me the full 50k. So I just thought I'd just test it out. And it was just like, oh, apparently the money's going to arrive tomorrow. So that was pretty cool. Bit of fun. I know some other guys have done it as well. I know one guy got 150k because he had like 3 different companies. Is there anything else I haven't covered there, Sean? I hope I've helped a bit. My online income, yeah, pretty much all from dropshipping, mate. If they're all stealth account, okay, yeah. Anything else? Not really. Everything's dropshipping related. So the only other stuff that I'm building on is my trading, but that I can say that to me has got to be a long-term thing. So I want to come back to you and say if it's working or not long-term. I want to build a trade copier around I want to build another WhatsApp group around trading if I can stick it out and it becomes profitable long-term. So I've got 2 people on my trade copier at the moment who are copying my trades, and that's just for test purposes, just seeing how that goes. But I want to build a brand around the trading as well. But otherwise, no, nothing else. I wouldn't mind getting to like property at some point, even though it doesn't really interest me that much. I just know some people who I can work with. And then bigger though, I want to get into like maybe wholesale, and I'd love to get involved in a business with you guys. I'd love to actually us be in a business where we're all investing together and we make money from it. So any ideas you guys come up with, please come to me. I'll happily look at it and potentially be an investor if we all we can club in together. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't really know what's next, Scott, but I'd love to actually work with some of you guys. Oh, stealth accounts. So if they're all stealth accounts, this is the hard part. Once you get to the 85k threshold, you are going to get that problem. You can either stealth it and put in a random VAT number. The only problem is they'll have to check if it checks out with the company. So you'd have to put it in some other company name and stuff. So I wouldn't suggest that. What I would suggest is when a stealth account approaches the 85k threshold, you have 2 options. One, get rid of the account and start again. Or the other one, and this is if you want your strong ones, because remember, a lot of them will fail. Stealth accounts will get shut down, just like normal accounts do too. The ones that do stick it out and do well and they get to 85k threshold, just consider putting a limited company on them. Now, okay, if you get 15 make it, if all 15 make it to that point, then you could leave some of them, or you could actually group them together and have 2 or 3 that end up getting linked. Again, that might not be ideal, but I doubt if all 15 get there, then well done. But otherwise, say like 5 or 6 get there, then you can have 5 or 6 limited companies and just pay VAT on them all and have a VAT number. It's really easy. It's £12 to have a limited company, and you get to you can have a business card that says managing director on it. 12 quid, and I get to put managing director on letterheads on business stuff, and it just looks cool. And then VAT is easy, and you have Marcus as your accountant, waves his magic wand, and then you don't have a VAT, you don't have a income tax bill to pay. So he's amazing. Buy Maseratis with your tax. Yeah, 85k in turnover, guys. So £85,000 in turnover. So just sales. Yeah, that's right, Scott. So you could have 0% margins and make no money technically, but still get to 85k, and then they charge you VAT. Are there any more questions? I don't know what time it is. Let's come to half 8. Come to the hour mark. Normally me and Matt are still blasting through this and talking loads. See if Matt's coming on. I don't think Matt's coming. He's Scott. Fuck. I knew that. I knew it. Scott, make sure you tell Dave. Anyone who's not hit the like button, please hit the like button and subscribe, please. And there's only 14 of us now, so we're kind of getting low, aren't we? Where is Dave? Where the fuck is Dave? He said it'd be on for 5 minutes. Liar. He did say he wanted it at 7, though, after I posted at 7:30, loads of people. He rang me briefly to ask me a question. So is everyone ready for Christmas? Is anyone else getting new accounts? I want to make sure you guys are prepared for Christmas with your 10% gift card. I'm going to love something. What's Scott going to do? It's not a dick pic, is it? No, another one. Your oldest store. Go on, Scott. Can't take the suspense. Is it 100K sales? Scott's internet gone. There we go. Has been linked by my MT01 on another account. Still getting sales nearly 2 weeks on because I had so many sales. Now predicted top rated seller status. Fuck. Yeah, Sean, you need to do it now though. If you're buying an account, then you've got 3 months to mature it. If you're acquiring an account, you may still need to do a maturing process. So make sure you do that soon. You need to get on it now for Christmas. You've got to work eBay. That's getting turned into stuff. Oh, nice, nice. Well done, Spike. Mike, they might not have an issue, but what they often do is they notice that you're using a business card, so they ask you to upgrade to a business account. So you may get some pushback on that, but you can by all means try it. Otherwise, just change it into a business business debit card. A business debit card on a personal account. Oh, yeah. Sorry, my brain went a bit brain fart there. Yeah, so. Yeah. If it's they may notice, so you could get some problems, but you just have to try it. They wanted to text it on mine as well. They said, we noticed this is a business account. Would you like a business account? You might be okay, but they could ask you to upgrade it to an Amazon business account, which you can still use. Still can't less or change prices. Yeah. That's what I had, Scott. I left mine on until the very last day because they won't relist, so they'll just. 30 after the 30 days, during that time, whenever their listing day was, whenever it's due to relist automatically by eBay, you know how it has a till end date and just relists. They'll just slowly go down, Scott, until they're all gone. Thanks, Jono. Going for a pint, watch footy, signing off. We'll be in touch. Nice one, Dave Senior. Take care for now. Make sure you get those eBay accounts in, build up and get ready for Christmas. Smash Q4. We want to make some money. I want everyone to do well. I want everyone saying they're doing like 30K a month in sales at least. Stealthwise as many as you can. Yeah, you can. You can. I mean, I've got like 6 personal eBay accounts, personal PayPal accounts as well, and 2 stealth PayPals. I'm just going to keep creating more and more stealth PayPals. Right, we've got any more questions before we sign off? Because we've been on for just over an hour, and I feel like when one person's talking, because there's no Matt, it feels strange. Just got someone messaging me about Forex trading. We're still getting organized, making those Amazon accounts. Yeah, do it, Mike. If ever you need any help with Amazon accounts, though, get yourself a gift card supplier. I can send you a link. and they can make Amazon accounts for you. They can give you IP proxies. They can give you gift card, and you just, all you do is pay, you don't pay any fees for that. You just buy the gift card and they give you all that included. Nice one, Sean. Staying fit, healthy mind, healthy body, all that stuff. I love going for a good jog. Gets me sorted, gets me going for the day. Makes it much, I don't know. It sorts me out, but I have to do it in the morning though. Yes, I want to get the VA to make accounts for me. Scott, I messaged mine yesterday and said, look, we're going to get you guys to start making accounts now, because me and Matt were making accounts before all the time, and I just thought, I can't bother anymore. I'm quite lazy. I'm very lazy. I'm a very lazy person. But that's why I work twice as hard as anyone else. I'm not sure how to get around the phone number thing. Okay, so Spike had a really good way. Spike actually has this app where you can get phone numbers. So Spike, if you could just put the link in the WhatsApp group or in here, just tell him how to get around that. Otherwise, Scott, all you do is you just be there for when they're making accounts. You just quickly help them out. You have the SIM card, and you get them to do the number while you're on. So you just go right, I'm available for the next hour or two. Please make accounts now. Otherwise, yeah, Spike knows a way. He had this cool little app, and I wonder if you can use that from any phone in the world. And it's for UK numbers. So I can't remember what it's called. That's why, otherwise I'd tell you right now, Scott. I haven't tried it, but Spike's used it for making eBay accounts. He did the same from when he made his stealth. So speak to Spike. Best time to upgrade to Anchor, Rachel, is about 8,000 items when you're on featured. And then the good thing about Anchor, you get unlimited listings. So you really will then want to push it. You really want to then just, because that's the best. Anchor store is actually the best value, but because you've got so many more items, it can come with more potential problems. And I'm just talking about like Vero and that kind of stuff. But again, it's not really a problem. Yeah, Scott, you may as well post in the Sims. Yeah, it's so true. Might as well post him a phone, UK phone, and the SIM cards. Send them across. You should get the if you're going to do that though, honestly, and it's on a serious note though, Scott, if you do that, activate the SIMs first and then send them to him to see if it works, because you have to activate it first. You get your little text, don't you, and that kind of stuff from free, and then send them across. But that'd be funny. May as well hand deliver them to him, Scott. Go on holiday. Put it on the business. Oh yeah, you could do a VA in the. We should all share a VA who creates accounts in the UK, shouldn't we? We should do that. We should pay. Does anyone know anyone who could do that for us? Honestly, people just want to make a bit extra money, but they're just not bothered about. Yeah, not bothered about doing it themselves. But that's weird, because so same with my supplier. He's been sending me loads of ones in female, and like, yeah, girls' names. How weird is that? And when you say better luck with female accounts, do you mean because they're not getting shut down straight away? But yeah, my supplier, all his latest ones are in girls' names. It would be expensive, but at the end of the day, it's just convenience, isn't it? We could just try it. But otherwise, yeah, I'm gonna get my BS. Hey, Scott, if I come up with a solution, I'll let you know. But if you do the same, let me know. With the UK number thing, creating accounts, I'll let you know what we do. Right, is there any more questions? Anyone who hasn't hit the like button, hit the like button now. I want to get to 20 likes, man. 20, please. Craig, when you watch this recording, hit like. They get unsuspended and the men don't. Wow. I can't remember if mine was in a girl's name the other day. I had one suspended. Was it? Oh, I can't remember. But I had one unsuspended, a big account, had massive limits. And I thought, oh, I'm not going to get this back. And they gave me it back. I couldn't believe it. Well chuffed. eBay support game flay. Screw the man. Yeah, you found that as well, Spike. That's insane. All right, well, I'll remember that. I'll make them all in girls' names. You don't need to go to Asda. just go on 3.co.uk, the pay-as-you-go, the free SIMs, and they send them to you within 2 days, and you can have 10 per address. So I've sent 10 to me, 10 to Matt, 10 to my mate, 10 to my mum's shop, 10 to my girlfriends, 10 to my office in the past. God, we used to pump them out. Yeah, look, so I'll get you the link. But we better wrap this call up. Anyone got any more questions? Any more questions? Any more questions going? You don't need to top up these either, these free SIMs, as you probably know. So completely for free. You can't be bothered to wait. Yeah, Scott. I mean, sometimes it's like a day. Yeah, but you don't even have to move. It's dead easy, honestly. Harry, why do you so many SIMs? Creating loads of eBay accounts, because every time you create an eBay account, they actually have more. Don't need to top them up. No. So you need eBay accounts for the phone numbers. Each eBay account needs a separate phone number, and then you probably put it on the PayPal as well. So you don't need to top them up. You just put them in the SIM card. So put them in the phone. Dead easy. I have a spare phone for it now to make it easier. And I'll put 2 SIMs in, but I just take out the 3 thing that comes in the post, put it in the phone, use it, and then put it back in the 3 thing, write on it which account it is, and then you just put it in the pile of SIMs that you've got. That easy. I even used to use them for Amazon accounts, but that was extreme. Right, I think I've covered everything we need to. We've had a nice little Q&A. Oh, we've got 21 likes. Thanks, everyone. Cheers. Appreciate that. Is there any other questions? Anyone got any more questions? 2 Vodafone ones I haven't topped them up, as I was worried in case the numbers got closed for not being topped up. I have a dual phone. Don't worry about it, Harry. Don't worry about that stuff. Just if they force you to top them up, then get stuff that won't force you. You're better off just getting some 3 SIMs. Vodafone are annoying. I think you have to top them up. Oh, you mean you've already used the numbers on accounts? We can change the number again, or top them up once and then leave it, and then take the SIMs out. But 3 ones, because you don't have to top them up, they don't ever shut them down. They don't care. Once you've activated it, it stays active. So it doesn't become inactive and then they shut it down. Right. There's 12 people in here. Can I have 12 buys? Any more questions or anything? Because I'm gonna love you and leave you. Next, we're gonna do a big call with all of us. Everyone, we're gonna do a big call. It's gonna be everyone in the group, in the WhatsApp group. If you're not in there, get in there. Look at one of our videos. You'll get the numbers in there. If you're not already in there, we're gonna have a big group call on Zoom, and we're also gonna talk next week about getting ready for Christmas and stuff. But yeah, we're gonna have a massive call. And Scott, you're gonna be fully involved. You and Dave are going to make appearances. You can talk about your achievements. Oh, Harry, well done for getting a VA as well. Everyone say well done to Harry for getting a VA, okay? Because he's just got one, I think, today. So really well done, Harry, for doing that. Nice one for doing that. I'll get fine info making new accounts for Amazon, eBay. Oh, Mike, I can't answer that right now. Look on. This might sound stupid. Look on YouTube. Ask Pin. I think it's Ask Pin. It's like stealth building and stuff. But just look on YouTube at building eBay accounts. It's actually quite straightforward. Amazon, you're just making the same way as you always have. Honestly, it's not as hard as you think. You just need a proxy IP address or log in through some kind of remote desktop, that kind of stuff. IP Burger, you can create these new things, but I'm not going to be able to talk about it much right now. You're welcome, Mike. I hope they are helpful. Yeah, really well done, Harry. I know you're nervous about interviewing them as well. So take care, Rachel. Bye, Mike. Bye, Scott. Bye, Harry. Appreciate you all tuning in. And I'll see you guys in the group anyway. You can bombard me with questions. 10% will be applied tomorrow for everyone who's got who's on the gift card. Hopefully up increasing that again. And then yeah. that's it. Make sure you're ready for Christmas, because I know Scott is. Make sure you guys are now, because you've only got 3 months, and that brings you to the middle of November. So take care, everyone. And we're going to have a big mass video next week. All of us, one big chat. It's going to be mess. It's going to be really messy. It's going to be mess. It's going to be ridiculous. All right. Goodbye, everyone. Hit the like button now. Where's Matt to say bye with me? And we're going to do a big meetup soon as well. Big meetup. Out.